Feeding the cat. Canned cat food mixed with a little bit of water. Yum, haha. This is what I'm feeding our hens today. They get some kale, and it is organic wheat bread with grains, with kefir, or kefir is what we call it, and grated orange, or carrot sticks. Anyway, they really like this stuff, so that's what they get today. We built this little, we call it a chicken coop edition, where they can come out and scratch around in it and find bugs. We got more snow, though a lot of it's melted. And here is leftovers from my soup that I made last night. Butternut squash, carrots. Anyway, they come and scratch around in this stuff too. These are compost piles, but they've kind of diminished, so I need to redo them when the weather gets warmer. Hi, Harley. Hey, kitty. Yep, that's our cat. He was lost for 5 weeks last year, and so glad we found him. Yep, they love their stuff. I feed them the greens because there's obviously not a lot that they can eat right now, and they go for the bread first, but anyway, cuts down on the cost of feed. The feed is organic, soy-free, and it's pretty expensive, but they really like this stuff. Time to eat. This is the insulin I take before every meal. This is what keeps me alive. So grateful for it. I'm going to spend a few minutes this morning checking my email, my Facebook messages, and doTERRA. I use doTERRA oils. And I'm going to see what specials they're running today. They're doing specials every day this week. Probably don't have a whole lot to do. I am in a hurry, so I can't spend a lot of time on Facebook, but I'm in several different groups. We've got 99 updates. I'm not going to have time for that. Then I'll check my email really quick, and then I've got to run. So that's what I'm doing while I eat my breakfast. I really haven't had a lot of time to really go through all my messages on Facebook. There's just too many, and I'm in a huge hurry today. But I did have a good cry this morning. This is a young man who has passed away. He is 18, the son of a good friend of mine, Brenda, and it's just so sad what has happened. Their family they live in Alaska, and they had carbon monoxide poisoning, and he did not make it. And the rest of the family has been released from the hospital, except for one other son who should be soon. But he was one of a quadruplet, and he has one brother that's up in heaven, and then he has 2 remaining brothers that were part of the quadruplet and other members of the family. But it's just so heartbreaking. Anyway, I've got to get running here. Bye. Okay, I'm going to be taking my husband's truck this morning. I'm in a huge hurry. I've got to get a little boy on the bus, so this is where I'm going right now, is down to help my daughter and get her little boy on the bus. This is my daughter, Lisa. Yep, she is, how many months along are you?
I can't do the math.
8 months pregnant and on bed rest. Isn't she having a lot of fun? They doubled her heart medicine yesterday, and so she's having a hard time even keeping her eyes open. Aren't I mean? Okay, bye. Here comes Liam's bus. Yay! Okay, Liam, let's go catch the bus. See? Gonna go to school today.
Hi, Liam. How you doing? Don't let Grandma pick you up.
Here's your backpack.
Come on up. We're waiting for you.
Liam does not want to go to school today, but he's now on the bus, so I can go in the house and get a few things done. Well, I had to stop off at my favorite store and get my favorite treats. These are ones I can eat. They're kind of expensive, so I don't get them very often. But anyway, I have a really super busy day today, so I don't know how much food I'll get to eat today. So these are really good. Stopped off at another store. This time, got a few things for my husband who's not feeling well today. This is a ginger ale soda, but it is sweetened with stevia. And they're his favorite bars. I don't eat them because they're too high in sugar for me, but he really likes those. And he's gluten-free, so I got him a few coconut flour tortillas, which he really likes, and then the full-fat yogurt, which you really have a hard time finding in other stores. They just don't carry full fat. They always have low fat, which is higher in sugar, and this is healthier. Anyway, that's what I did here, and I like driving his truck, but I hate parking it because it's like parking a house. Anyway, that's what I got here. Okay, I've stopped off at another store, and I got these treats for a friend that's done some favors for me, and I heard she really likes these, but these are only available in a couple places in our town, and this is one of the stores where I can get them from. Don't even know if you can see it because of the sun, but anyway, now I get to go home and start my lunch. Okay, I'm back home again, and it's almost 2 o'clock, just getting my lunch. This is frozen soup. Everything I have to eat is made from scratch, and then it has to be frozen immediately. So this is a chicken stock that I made, and it's got carrots and zucchini, onions, and broccoli, and I put a little bit of beef in with it too. Give it a little variety. Anyway, so I'll thaw this out, and while it's thawing, I gotta run find 2 friends and see if they're home. Okay, I'm running this over to a friend of mine who's done a lot for me, and I wanted to give her some of her favorite treats. Her daughter told me what she really likes, so I'm going to go drop this off right now. You'd think a cyclone has ripped through my kitchen. I spent the day yesterday, whenever I was home, cooking, and I finished last night about 11 p.m., so I have a half hour. I've got to get my dishes done and mop my floor, and then leave again. Okay, I'm getting ready to leave again, and this time I'm taking my car down to my daughter's place. Carl will be taking his truck. We service volunteers up at the state prison, hence this is my bag. It is see-through, ugly, vinyl, but that's what I have to use when I go serve at the prison. I used to sit and trade stuff back and forth between bags until I got sick and tired of doing that, so I just keep it in it all the time, and then I don't have to worry about losing stuff that I didn't pick up the time before. Anyway, so leaving that on his seat for him. That's a thought that he gives when he gets there. And now I'm gonna go get in my car and get down to Orem and take care of my daughter. I'm gonna take her to the doctor. Okay, bye. Hi, Sophie. I'm taking a movie of you.
Oh, hi.
It's almost 4 o'clock, I think. I'm here to get your mama and take her to the doctor.
Oh, yeah, she's getting ready.
And then when I bring her back, then you and Lacey are coming with me to stay at Andrea's house. So I'm videoing.
Okay. So, the baby's head is actually pushing on my mom's stomach right now. But you can feel it. It's awesome. It's like that big.
Cool.
Oh, Mama, she's videotaping.
Hi, Liam.
Cheese!
You'll have a long cheese to do for a video.
Cheese! Cheese!
Is your mama ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's her.
I'm making a video. Say hi, Lacey. Lacey's my oldest granddaughter. She's going through painful oldest grandchild teenagehood.
Yes, terribleness.
Oh, also, Grandma, this is what I got from a boy named Cash at my school.
Let me see what it says. Dear Sophie, I like you, Cash.
Yeah. It's pretty long. long time ago. I wrote him a note
It's not
again.
been a long time ago. It was right for Valentine's Day.
I wrote him a note saying, Cass, was that you who wrote this? And I wrote what he said on this. And he returned me this.
Ah, what fun.
Alright, you guys can each have one cupcake. There's 2 left.
Yay!
Okay, you girls be good while we're gone.
I gotta get my keys, so wait a second.
Alrighty.
Hey, Lacey? You give me, Mac. Stop it. Will you get me string shoes out of the fridge and put it in there?
Your hair's curly. You want a cupcake? Mom's gonna get another. Just have one, and just one night.
Because of my hair, my brain, yes.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Hi, Liam. What you playing?
What's burning?
I almost forgot it.
It's never boring at Lisa's house. What is burning on the stove?
Noodles. They're not burned. They're just stuck to the bottom. I'm gonna get more water. It's like evaporating. These are where the cups went. Someone put them in here. Sophie, I've done it.
Well, I guess your daddy did the dishes late last night.
Well, I did them, but someone put them in there just today. I don't know who did. Yay, take it off the stove. Thank you. A little more.
Did Claudia come again?
What?
Did Claudia come back?
I don't know.
Let me ask. Yeah, Claudia needed to come back, and because your mom fell asleep when you got here.
Oh. I didn't notice.
So you're making mac and cheese?
Yes. I have to clean that up. I'm gonna eat them.
Cool.
Look at my cactus. It's gotten huge. Oh my gosh, you're about as tall as her.
Whoa, where'd you get the cactus?
Oh, I
She's
got
wearing
it
heels.
when my
She's wearing heels.
when my dad and me and my dad's brother Bo and my grandpa Frampton went shooting, and I found it, and I thought they were just like plants, but I put my foot on it, and it was a cactus. I was in like tennis shoes, and it kind of poked me.
Yeah, I
like,
bet.
oh,
It's got a
cool.
lot of pokies on it.
Yeah, I took my shoe and I started kind of scraping one off like that, and I did, and then I grabbed it by the spine, and I was carrying it like this.
Wow.
And I carried it to my grandpa's car, and I had to take my shoes off, and then take all the thorns out of my socks. You almost just got prickled. And yeah, also my dad about lost it. First,
Wow.
he dropped it right here,
Uh-huh.
and then second, I almost dropped it out the window.
Whoops.
So we'll just keep it right here.
That looks awesome.
It's pretty big. Remember, it had this tiny little cactus growing out. I was like still excited. I'm like, ah! Now it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on it.
Wow, that's
Big one.
awesome.
It counts like 8.
Grandma likes plants. And you drew this too, right?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. And I also drew this. Oops.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I kind of drew this by myself.
Ah,
I didn't trace it.
that's cool.
Yeah. It's not as good, but I mean it's okay. My birthday is
Awesome.
Thursday.
Really? Holy cow. How old?
11.
Jeez. This is your last year then, before you go to Young Women. Wow. Awesome. If you lived with Grandma, you would be in my class.
Yeah.
Because I
was
teach.
in your class for a little bit when the day we came over. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun, but they were,
Someone bring me a grocery bag.
they were like noisy. They were like,
Did you hear that?
I heard that. I thought it was like a gorilla or something.
Yeah, it's never boring at your house.
Hey, Leanne, do you want a cupcake? Sure.
Okay, we're finally in the car. And now I'm going to take them out. They're going to get something to eat and then go to their aunt's house to help babysit.
I can't wait to kiss them.
Hanging off the string, it looks like a bone in that car.
I know, right?
Could be for all we know.
That's
Okay, we're at my daughter's place and we're going to drop these two girls off there to help their aunt. So here we go. They've been playing this game with Z's, adding a Z to every word. Okay, get your coat. Who wants to come get a gallon of milk?
I have a bunch of stuff to carry. I'll help with A's milks.
Okay.
Colds.
It's very cold.
Thank yous.
It's cold here. Okay, I got it. This is Lacey being a worm. Well, I'm finally home after almost 4 hours of running errands, so I'm going to get myself some dinner. This is my stash of soups. This is what I have twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I have butternut soup, and then the soup I mentioned before, vegetable, chicken, and beef. Anyway, I need to get some more of these containers so I can make twice as much and not have to save me some time anyway, not have to make it so often. Okay, I've got my butternut soup in the pan. I'm going to start thawing it out for my dinner. I make my butternut soup a little bit different. It's got 2 to 2.5 quarts of homemade chicken stock, and then I add a little bit of parsley, about 2.5 onions, some red, some Walla Walla, some yellow, and I put a little bit more butternut squash in than most recipes call for. And I also add probably a cup of shredded chicken. The reason why I do that is because I need a little bit of protein to help stabilize my blood sugars when I eat a meal. Sometimes I add cream to it. Sometimes I don't. So it just depends on what I feel like eating. But anyway, that's what I'm having for dinner. While I'm waiting for my dinner to get ready, I'm going to continue my project of shredding junk mail. I have tons and tons of junk mail, and I'm separating it out. I'm having shredded paper that can go into my garden, put in these bags right here. I've got 2 ready, and I need 8 of these size bags. These are just the tall kitchen bags to go in my garden beds, and I add up with leaves. As I layer my garden bed, I'll have some manure and some earthworm castings, and we got a few coffee grounds from our local coffee store, and then it'll have the shredded paper and leaves added to it. I've got some paper sacks here that I'm going to shred, and I also add toilet paper tubes. My daughter saved me some, and paper towel rolls, more paper sacks, I've got cardboard that I'm going to be shredding, so it's taking up my whole table. I have got not years, but at least 2 years of junk mail that I need to get shredded because I've just put it in bags and stashed it away. And then I started putting it in my corner over by my desk in a box, hoping I could do a little bit every day, and it just never was, I was never catching up with it. So this is my project this winter, is to get all of this done and out of the way. Well, it's the end of my day and I need to get to bed. I just wanted to show you a couple of projects I'm finishing off. And anyway, these are really stupid, but these vlogs, I don't know whose idea this was. Anyway, so here's my project, just a second. So my friend Jen showed me how to make these crocheted hot pads, where you just keep going round and round and round like this, and you crochet around. Anyway, I'm just about done with this one. When you put it together in the middle here, you stitch it up and ta-da! I've got a finished hot pad. This is for St. Patrick's Day. I have some other ones, but they're getting worn out, and maybe I'll show you some other time. But anyway, that's what I worked on tonight while I was watching some other things. We'll see you later.